Hello there. So if you're a woman at midlife, this is for you. As I always say in this broadcast, that my singular objective is to get you past the pains and regrets of yesterday to a place of purpose, fulfillment, and abundance. So today I want to be sharing with you what I've titled Life Lessons, what life has taught me. So you see, by the time you get to your middle years, you would have gone through a lot of experiences. Some of them would be pleasant, some not so pleasant. But through it all, you would have learned valuable lessons. So I want to share with you some of the lessons that life has taught me in my journey through life. So what has life taught me? Number one, life has taught me to be true to myself always. Because when I'm true to myself, I'm self-assured. Being true to myself has helped me become self-assured. Philippians 4:13 says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So I find that when I'm true to myself and I walk in this consciousness, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Number two, life has taught me to stop comparing myself with other people. Yes, I can be competitive in my pursuits, but I must not compare. You know, Apostle Paul in 2 Corinthians was saying, he says, comparing yourself to yourself, you are not wise. Why would you compare yourself to other people? The person you are comparing yourself with has issues. Her hair, her makeup just might be fake. So why compare? Number three, what has life taught me? Life has taught me not to be overly sensitive or touchy, as this puts me in a vulnerable position. You know, Ecclesiastes 7:21-22 says, do not pay attention to every word that people say, because when you do, you may hear your servant cursing you, that you yourself, you know you have said things about others. So life has taught me not to let what people say or do affect me adversely, as this is a losing strategy for my peace of mind. Number four, life has taught me to focus only on what I can change and learn to accept what I cannot change. You know, Psalm 139:14 says, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. So I've learned to focus my efforts into changing what I can and then learning to accept what I cannot change about myself. Number five, life has taught me that when I commit my plans into God's hands, I am more likely to succeed. So when I'm working on a project, even as the idea is bettered in my mind, before I begin to put plans into how I want to go about it, I commit it into God's hands. You know, Proverbs 16:3 says, commit your thoughts unto the Lord and your plans will succeed. Number six, life has taught me always to start from where I am and to make use of what I have, no matter how insignificant it is. You know, in the book of Zechariah, the Bible says, who has despised the day of small beginnings? A lot of times we want to get it right. We want the time to be right, everything to be perfect before we get started. And then we wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. And at the end of the day, we get into analysis paralysis. We never, ever get started. So life has taught me to always start with the little I have, no matter how insignificant it is, and from where I am. Number seven, life has taught me sometimes not to take myself too seriously and to learn to ease up and laugh at myself sometimes. Proverbs 17:22 says that a cheerful heart is good medicine, but the crushed spirit dries up the bones. So keeping up a good attitude in times of adversity is therapeutic. As I always tell people, you know, Jesus Christ was saying to his disciples, he says, be of good cheer. He says, in this world, you will face tribulations, but be of good cheer. So be of good cheer talks about having the right attitude. You know something, the brain is a pattern matching organ. So when you adversely focus on what can go wrong, when you use words like horrific, oh, it's too bad, guess what happens? The brain goes in search of things that are horrible and brings it into your reality. So never ever forget that the brain is a pattern matching organ. So be of good cheer. You know, number 8, life has taught me not to bottle up issues. You know, politely let people know when you find their actions offensive. A lot of times we bottle up issues and then eventually one day we just explode and overreact. Matthew 8:15 says, if your brother or your sister offends you, politely point out their actions. Number 9, life has taught me not to sweat the small stuff. It's all small stuff anyway. To let go of things easily and forgive each other easily, because I know that I am forgiven by God. The Bible says that if you do not forgive others, God, your Father in heaven, will not forgive you. So don't sweat the small stuff. It's all small stuff anyway. And lastly, number 10, life has taught me that each day is a gift from God. Nobody is blessed with the knowledge of how long you have to live on earth. So each day is a gift. The psalmist says, this is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and I'll be glad in it. That should be our attitude each day. So each day I get up, I say, this is the day that the Lord has made. And I look forward to that day with excitement, because that's what life has taught me, that each day is a gift from God. Now, what has your own journey through life been like? What has life taught you? I'd love to read your thoughts. So kindly share with me your life lessons in the comment section, and I'll see you next time. God bless you.